And welcome back to Let's Play Xenogears. We are still ascending the Tower of Babel, and we're gonna, well, still a little bit of time to get there. And now we have to start ascending the tower from the middle because friggin' Ramsus went and blew up the damn train. So we gotta go up the middle of it now. Okay, first we jump into this little room here. It's a control room, and it's actually a good thing that he guided us to find our way in here, because not only is there some stuff, but it's a room full of buttons and lights and stuff. Check this out. Notice the gears are still down there, next to the save point. Looks like they cheated when they made this shot. But that gigantic blue thing on the side of the building is supposed to be a mirror. This tower has a gigantic mirror built under the side of it. Why? Who really knows? They come up with an explanation later on in the game, but I don't really buy it. It sounds a complete load of crap. Alright. Gold nugget. Now. No. Okay, what you're supposed to do at this point, when you get in here, is go over to the left side and unlock a door. Now, what I did when I came in here is I edited that part out, because I left because I forgot to unlock the door. But I edited that part out because you don't really see me come back into the room, push a couple of buttons and unlock it. I probably should fix that, but you know, I'm too lazy. Well, anyway, the door here, this door here is unlocked. And we can go back through here and make our way further down the tunnel. Now, ascending the tower. Obviously, there's a lot of internal stuff in this tower, although Shevat, the city that was originally at the top of it, only occupied the top. And I don't understand what all this extra crap is doing in here. Edited that battle out. Kinda lazy editing today. I shouldn't have even seen the enemies. Alright, here is a room. I forgot the first treasure chest. Get back over there and open it. Open it. Get back over there and get it. Okay, apparently I did not go back and get that. Although, this isn't the actual playthrough that I saved. I had kind of an error where it didn't save the game, or I told it to save the game and I had to replay it. But I had already recorded the video of me passing through. So, on the game that I actually saved, I got that treasure chest. Now, this enemy here, it's not an enemy you're going to see very often. In fact, I only saw one on my way through. It's called a fuel tank. It will not attack you unless you attack it. So, what it gives you the opportunity to do is, because although this is a rather long dungeon, you can go in and basically charge all of your gears up to full fuel. You can go and then heal your gears, use the frame HP repair crap, and then charge your gears back up again. And then when you want to finally beat the tank, the fuel tank, you go and you hit it once, and then the thing will do a kind of a self-destruct and damage some of your gears. Not a whole lot of damage, but I mean, it gives you an opportunity to sort of get a refresher. Now, although I'm going and doing this, it is actually kind of pointless, because in the next room, there will be a place where I can get the gear repaired, all my gears repaired. So this is kind of a waste of time, and now I'm going to finally take the gear out, and here it goes. It charges your fuel, and then explodes. Boom! Now, after we got through that waste of time, we can go on. Now, here is another example. You can see how everything is sideways. Oh, here is a self-repair robot, they call it. It kind of operates like a gear shop, but it has no products. You can go and... Don't have Ellie with me. you can go and restore your fuel and HP here. That made the whole crap I did with the fuel tank worthless, but it has no products. There's nothing for you to buy. So all of this is a station for you to restore, because chances are, your first time through anyway, you're not gonna have a whole lot of fuel or HP left by the time you get here. Now here's another enemy, the one in the middle. It is kind of like those creepy little green things on the side that we've been fighting the entire time in the tower. But it's stronger, it does more damage, it takes more damage also. So you actually have to wail on it a little bit before it goes down. Other than that, it's not very important and not very, nothing special about it. You'll end up fighting a lot of these while moving through this area of the game, though. Now you can see it in this battle screen here, and you can also see it on the map where we're moving around here. There is a street on the wall there. Now that, I mean, that tells you, oh, every time you jump on one of these green things, you get into another battle with the monsters, the gears that look like that. So every time you jump on one of these platforms, you gotta fight them. Well, anyway, you can see the street on the wall. So this was part of something much larger. The entire tower was basically built as something else, completely different. It was part of obviously it was part of some sort of city. Some population center. There are streets. You can actually see you can still see some buildings. In fact, we're standing on the side of a building right now. But somehow, some way, and for some reason, the entire tower was turned on its side. So now instead of being whatever the hell it was before, and we'll find out much later in the game, instead of being whatever it was before, it is now a tower with everything sideways. See that glass there? That was a roof. Now it's a wall. See that? That was a bridge. Aside from that thing that we're behind right now, that was a bridge or an overpass or something. And all these other buildings, like silos or something. Funny, because the first time I played through the game, I didn't realize this. I didn't notice any of this crap. Yeah, you gotta line these jumps up a little bit, because you can miss and you can fall a long way. Another battle. Okay. I didn't edit that entire one out. But whatever, I'm already recording the commentary. I'm not going to go back and fix it now. Yep, I got lazy with this. Now we brought up the second portion of this map. I guess the PlayStation didn't have enough memory to handle the entire area at once. Treasure chest hidden behind here. That's ammunition for Billy. Now you want to hop up here. You should go down. You have to go down. But it's best that you hop up here and go back here, because in this treasure chest we have Flare Rod G. That's a weapon for Ellie. Then you go down the side. Bam, bam, bam. Jump on one of these green things. Line it up first. Have the battle. Skipped over that. And it should take us up higher. I thought it was going to take us into another map. But nope. Jump across. Get the treasure chest. Water Veiler armor. I am not going to equip that because none of the enemies around here attack with water damage. Oh, you gotta make sure you screwed up. That is easily screwed up. Jump all the way down and land on top of that. I've missed that so many times. Well, anyway, there's no water enemies here. And through most of the enemies here, you really should have ether armor available. Now we gotta climb up these pipes. You should have ether armor equipped on your gears because almost every enemy here, actually I think all the enemies here, attack with ether attacks exclusively. I didn't bother doing this because it wasn't really necessary. Go over here and save. Now, what you should do though, is once you get to the top of the tower, because that's where we are now, we're at the top, you should swap out that ether armor for regular armor, because the boss we are about to fight will not use ether attacks. Oh look, there's no ceiling. It's where Shevat used to be. The city was actually at the top of the tower, which is probably a city itself. But it was torn off and it was made to fly, and now it's flying around. Now here. Is our boss. Now, if this gear looks familiar at all, you should think back to when we were back in the deserts, or the cave underneath of the desert back in the beginning of the game, when we first encountered Billy. Or, not Billy, Bart. When we were first working with Bart and we fought the gear Calamity. That old man Bao sicked on us when we tried leaving the cave. This gear looks a lot like that, and there is a reason for that, because it is kind of... it's in the same series of gears, and it's related to that one. Now, this battle is not incredibly difficult, although this gear is rather large and packs a big punch, has a lot of HP, for regular gear anyway. It is not a difficult battle, and it's not going to do enough damage to you to warrant you ever really having to fix your gear at all, unless you were like really damaged when you came in. So I'd recommend throwing Booster on for all of your gears and then just wailing on it until the battle ends. It's a slow gear, but it's kind of a weird one too. See, the little girl that we're fighting right now, unlike most all the other gears in the game, she is not inside of it. She's actually sitting on its head, which you'd think that would be the worst place in the world to be sitting in a gear. Because, I mean, the thing moves around a lot, it would kill you, you'd fly off of it. But that's where she is, she's sitting on its head. There appears to be no cockpit inside of it. And instead of being controlled by, like, levers and buttons and stuff, she shouts commands at it. So it responds to speech. Well, this battle is almost over. It can only restore 400 HP, and I mean, Billy's square attack does almost that much by itself. Okay, this should do it. Bam! Bam! And it's over. Got a pretty good level up there. Alright. City on top of the tower it used to be attached to. And it lowers its shield. For the first time in the game, we have access to Shevat, the flying city. Aerial city. And with this, I will end the episode. So come on back next time and we will see what happens inside the flying city.